So what does it take to be the one who scores a crucial call at the Minnesota Twins games? Shoreview resident Stew Thornley not only serves this year as the Twins' official scorer, the one who decides whether the play is a hit or an error, but he got to score at this year's All-Star game. A longtime student of the game and an author of multiple books on the history of the sport, he is considered a local expert. Our reporter got to see him at action right down here at Target Field.
Triple, 3-base hit, 3 RBIs.
I grew up, like many others, as a baseball crazy kid and played it through high school, but also was doing other things with it. I became bat boy for the Minnesota Gophers. One of the things I was doing along the way was keeping score at games, not really thinking about it that much, but on most of the games I'd go to, I'd keep score. I was keeping score of games off television. I had my own scorebook and didn't know that someday it would be a handy craft to have and becoming the official scorer for Twins games. I have a regular full-time job with the Minnesota Department of Health, working in training and communications, and do other things on the side, from official scoring with the Twins to writing books and things like that. The nice thing about having a regular job that gets you a regular paycheck and benefits is that you can choose the other things that you want to do. You don't have to choose to do them just because you need the money. And pick what is interesting to you and the things that you like to do. So with books, or writing, I'm not always out trying to figure out how I can get another paycheck out of that. If I want to write something, I'll do it, and the money becomes somewhat secondary at that point, at least as far as the decision on whether to do it or not. I've done online scoring with MLB.com since 1998, and then I became an official scorer for the Twins games since 2007, and we actually work for Major League Baseball, so we're not employed by the teams. We're not supposed to make scoring decisions that might favor one team or the other, so we are independent of that, but official scores are assigned to the teams in their area, so the only games I do are Twins home games. Yeah, the All-Star game was coming, and it was a terrific experience, and I've been to a number of All-Star games, but here to be more involved in it, and I did things all 5 days from Friday to Sunday. It was a great opportunity, just something I'd been looking forward to, and when it finally came, just enjoyed all of the days of it. They turned All-Star game into an All-Star weekend now, and so everything leading up to it. It was a good game too. I've been to some that the All-Star games changed in the past years. They get so many players into it. I thought this was good that the big hits in the first inning were by Derek Jeter, Mike Trout, and Miguel Cabrera, maybe the 3 biggest names in the game, or at least in the American League. And to see the top players perform well, and seeing Glenn Perkins come in at the end to finish it off. Everything was great about it. Just try to remember during it, just enjoy it. Don't feel too frazzled or anything like that. Just make sure you're enjoying this experience. It's going to be gone pretty quick.